What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am bringing you part 12 of my Dante's Inferno LP. We're about to go through Greed 1 right now. So, we just finished up Gluttony, and now in order to get all the way down into Greed, we have to get past some more flaming assholes. So let's go ahead and do it. Up here we have a relic, and another soul fountain as well. And this relic is Octavian's Gold. I'll go over some of the relics later. As I said right now, I'm pretty much just going to try and go look at the relics. But the Arrow of Paris, I'm going to completely max out. That thing is actually very useful. So, let's see here. Alright, so the Arrow of Paris, yeah, we're going to keep him. Antony's Standard, increase the rate at which Dante stores redemption energy. That's going to be pretty useful, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that. You know, now my redemption meter should fill up just a little bit faster. So let's go ahead, drop on down as soon as we get the green light. Okay, so here we've got a small puzzle, if you will. Just a small one. So as you can see, the fire is not letting us pass. We can't really go anywhere. I thought maybe I could vault over, but no, that ain't happening. So pretty much, and you know, the fire, you can't just take damage and push through it like I thought you could. You have to pretty much. So this thing is actually the key to moving on. But for the most part, it's a small puzzle. I'm trying to, grab the rope. I'm like, okay, it'll let me grab on. I can repel. I can go up and down. But there's a lip right here. This part is actually sticking out. I can't jump over it. I can't jump over the top of the flames. So I'm gonna have to drop all the way to the ground. After I'm done playing around, and we're gonna have to move this little mushroom. So it won't let us jump up. It's too high. So what we have to do is we have to interact with the dang mushroom by pushing R1. As you notice, I'm standing right next to it, but I have to be standing precisely on the side. Now, we push the cap over it, and it'll cover up, and it'll extinguish a flame. However, another flame comes up. So what happens is you have to cover up all three real quick. But the first one will eventually ignite as well. So what needs to happen is you need to do this. Put it right over here, and then you need to charge up circle and then shove it as hard as you can. It'll quickly extinguish all flames, and then you just gotta climb up and then swing. And then now we can get past it. So not too difficult, it just takes a little bit of thought process. Alright, so once we destroy this thing, we will now be able to descend further and further into Greed. So, let's come on down here. We got more rope, we got some more rappelling to do and more swinging. So, let's see. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Here we go. Alright, drop on down. R1. Like I said, we're technically still part of Gluttony. These are all Gluttony aspects right here, these flaming assholes. So we just have to pretty much just be patient with them. These things just drag out the game. Like, I don't like these sections. The wall, I don't mind descending one or two ropes, but when you put an entire section right here that goes on for a couple minutes, I'm not a fan of it. So slide all the way down. And now we are actually heading into Greed. So, come on down this way. We've got a little bit of platforming, and we've actually got a Beatrice stone in here we need to get. So there's nothing over here. However, there is a secret area off to the right. And I'm going to notice that eventually. Because I get to the point where paying attention here to your surroundings is gonna be rewarding. So up here, I'm like, okay, I see a ledge, I need to get up there. I'm like, okay, okay, jumping, double jumping. Oh, okay. Oh, what's over here? Ah, okay. Here we go. So, let's go ahead and shimmy over. And over here we've got yet another relic. So over here, this relic is the crown of Carthage. But over here, we've got something more important. We've got a Beatrice stone over here we're going to get. So jump over here. Let's grab all the fountains, because there's quite a few things over here, or up here actually. Then jump over here. We got another fountain. And now we've got to do a little bit of a, it's not too tricky, but it is a somewhat tricky double jump. So that's pretty much all you have to do, is you have to jump around the ledge. And, you know, just use Dante's double jump. If you didn't have the double jump, this jump would be impossible. But, come on up here, get the fountain, and lo and behold, another Beatrice stone. 2 down, 1 to go. So let's come on out here. And after we get the Beatrice stone, I'm going to have a look around. I'm going to buy a health upgrade just because I can. You know, it's about time I bought one. And right there, Holy Protection level 1. Dante takes 5% less damage. You know, it may not seem like much, but it will down the road. Down the road, that extra 5% can become very handy, especially against the final boss of the game. So there we are. I just upgraded Lust to level 2 as well. So come on over here and let's have a little conversation with Virgil about where we're at.
Father. Take it. Take it all.
How will I feed my family?
That's not my problem. I have friends to entertain.
For the crime of greed do these souls suffer. Those clerks, a squint of mind, made no measured spending in life. And by contrast, in these popes and cardinals, greed practiced its excess.
Okay, so what greed is essentially is the 4th circle of hell, and it is for those whose attitudes towards material goods have deviated from the appropriate means and are punished down here in the 4th circle. It includes the avaricious or miserly, who hoarded possessions, as well as the people who wastefully spended, constantly, who spent who spent well beyond what they should have spent. Just wasted not only their money but like their families and whatnot. So, and as you saw Dante's father, he was extremely greedy. He didn't care about other families and stuff like that. He just took whatever he wanted from them, and just used whatever excuse he could to justify his actions, putting them into poverty just so he could be entertained and entertain his friends as well. So, greed is a pretty nasty place. The people that are in here are suffering. They're trapped in boiling pots of melted gold, and that's the overall theme here. So they're stuck inside, what they coveted so much. They're trapped inside, and it is the source of their torment now. So it's kind of ironic that they coveted and loved gold and wealth so much that now it is the cause of their pain. So I find that a little ironic and appropriate. So, the object here is to kill all the enemies before the pot completely fills up. Otherwise, we will get boiled alive in the liquid gold and die. So, we just have to quickly beat these guys. So it doesn't seem like too much of a problem right here. But then we've got these guys. The fire guys are back. You know, you pretty much have to use the cross, shatter them. It's pretty simple. Here we go. Now let's pull the lever and get out of here before we get burnt, before we get encased in gold. So, over here is our first save point, and we're going to end the video right here. It's a pretty short video, but I'm going to end it right here because we've got a long way to go. And I will see you all in the next video. This is RadTech Shoe, signing off.